From the home of the Bills since way back in 1973, there's a look at Highmark Stadium just outside of Buffalo, New York. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. And, Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for a battle. I mean, they're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think about it in those terms. But I think what they need to do is make some sort of a statement early in this game, whether it's a turnover, a takeaway, a key sack on 3rd down, a 3-and-out. Something lets the other guys know that you mean business. Figuratively, throw the first punch and make it a good one.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Nix to the air. Over the middle, complete. It's Douglas. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker, 4th down. Henderson going to run for it. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
I'm laughing because I'm not so sure I would have made this call. I'm not so sure I would have said, yeah, let's go ahead and get this one, especially at this point of the game. But give him credit. He had a feeling and carried it through.
Yeah, that's one where you think, okay, if you're down, 2 minutes left, the ball's near midfield, you go for it. But in this stage, at that part of the field, but like you said, it worked.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. When you look at this Buffalo defense, they were terrific a week ago in the win over the Lions.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
Here's Nix. Going deep for Diggs. And he's got it inside the 10. And it'll be a big hit at the end of this one, but it's also a big play as he's able to hang on to the football. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. That's a strong safety making a strong, hard tackle.
And we know his coach. Doesn't smile a whole lot, does he? How about that grin right there, ear to ear after that play?
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Again, it's Henderson. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. They've gotten it to the 4 on this opening drive, but now they face a 3rd and goal. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Christian Kirk, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. To throw, it's Allen. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
He finds Douglas complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 of the 12. A gain of 8 there on the play. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. J.K. Dobbins with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
14-0 the score. This is the NFL. Allen going to change this at the line. Motion man is Shakir. Tap forward by Allen on the jet sweep. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 12 yards that time and a Bills first down. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Allen. Flush to his right. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. The Bills coming in looking for win number 10 on the year. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
Cook following the penalty. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And they'll get this down to the 10. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Quick throw here by Allen, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Khalil Shakir from 10 yards out. And the Bills are back within a score. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Oh, man. Good play, good play. Good play.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Good play, good play, good play.
Run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Off the play fake, Nix. Nix. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. Motion man is Shakir. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 23 yards on the play. Boy, effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
Well, they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. In motion goes the tight end. Here's Allen to throw it. Being chased out left. He's got it. A gain of 7 that time. Second goal.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways, and right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. How about 5 sacks last week? We just saw their first one of this game.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And complete right side to Cook. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. The kick by Bass is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now, 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
On play action, here's Nix. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
From the gun on third down, it's Nix. And that will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And now a high kick trying to pin him back. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Buying time to his left. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Allen. That is caught. Kincaid with it. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Throwing now is Allen. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
The kick by Bass is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
A final shot before break. Nix. Open man to tight end Henry. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Bills 13.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Allen now looks to throw. Shakir hauls it in, and he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. to the air. Allen. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Allen going to change the look here. Motion man is Shakir. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a second down and 9. Here's Allen. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Alert! Alert! What's that?
Again, they'll throw with Allen. He'll dump this off to Cook. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Alert! 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 Look out!
Allen going to throw. Right back to Cook for another completion. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Now they'll audible to something else. On play action, Allen. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. The deuce is wild here. 2nd down and 2 with just about 2 minutes on the clock. From the gun, it's Allen. Flushed out right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes...
And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Now from back at the 5, this is 3rd and goal. Now Allen, forced out to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bills have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
This is a great decision right here. Out of the pocket to his left, and he knows if he waits too long, the defense is going to be all over him. So he makes a decision to go and wins the race to the pylon.
56, 56. What's that?
Allen will try to throw for it, and he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes can prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
You got control of the game.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And he'll get this to the 32.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. Able to power through. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 44-yard line. They'll go again with Dobbins. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Matt Milano, an all-pro last year, in on the tackle. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. Second and 6. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Nix from the shotgun. Short pass caught by Henry. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 33. A strong pickup of 11 keeps their drive alive. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short. Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback, so that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
In search of 8 yards on 3rd down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive, 2 for 2. Now it's Nix.
Come on.
He gets this underneath to Dobbins. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 13-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Nix. And he spots Henderson open left side. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first, oh no, he lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumbled, recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone. He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open, just a split second too late on the release. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And he's going to get this from the 6 out to the 12. A pickup of 6 as they double their workspace.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. This 2nd and 4.
Get out of
To
dime.
throw, it's Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Here comes 3rd and about a foot. Allen going to audible to a different look. And now they'll shift things around.
5-2.
Allen to throw. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And Cook has it left side. And he will have a Bills first down, and that should be that. It'll go as a gain of 12, and that should just about wrap this one up.
Middle.
So Allen's going to look to throw. This taken in by Kincaid. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
Stop. All 52. Alert!
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Back to throw. Allen on the move to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Alert! Tap in. Hey, home. What's that?
Now Allen. He'll look down the field here for Kincaid. And it's incomplete. He's still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. So it's a victory here